is Dean Thompson, and welcome to another Escape to Gaming. Today I've got kind of a channel update to let you know what I've been up to. I've been off YouTube for a little bit now. I had, unfortunately, an accident with my right-hand index finger, so my gaming and my work has suffered for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I'm actually just the last couple days getting back into gaming, which has been really awesome. I've been chomping at the bit, and in fact I was right in about almost to the middle of BioShock Infinite. And then the new Star Trek game came out, which I was very excited. I pre-ordered, and I also picked up, based off from Nexus Reveals recommended in his impressions video, this Army of Two game, which I wasn't a big fan of in the for the 40th day, but I really am enjoying this. I've almost got it done. I'm on the last two chapters right now. Very excited about doing a review of this one. Actually, surprisingly, is good, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the 40th day. But anyway, I've also been in the process of locating a new home. My wife and I lost our home 6 years ago in the economic collapse of 07-08, and along with some really rare muscle cars and what have you. So it's been a really tough time, kind of living like gypsies and living from apartments and condos and one place to the next. And I haven't had a lot of room to do my art, which is one of my passions in life. And about a year ago, Mark Bussler of Classic Game Room did a really nice, was kind enough to do an interview of me and with me with Classic Game Room of my work as an artist with doing murals and automotive art. And in fact, I'll have some links in the descriptions below where you can see all three of those interviews that Mark Bussler had done with me. Kind of describes about my car art, and by the end of it, kind of gets into what I'm planning on doing, which I'm going to announce today, actually. So this is kind of a special episode of what I've had up my sleeves. I've been planning on this for a couple years now. It just hasn't happened. I had a couple projects I did a year ago, a little bit of art, but I haven't done too much in the way of murals and art. But once I get in this new house, which I'm very excited about, it's going to be a kind of a, basically it's going to be the new Escape to Gaming headquarters and my new art studio. So I'm very anxious to get all set up. And some of you already know that I do a lot of automotive art of, classic cars and muscle cars and things like that, where my passion is in cars as well as gaming. Always has been. I've had 86 cars and trucks over the years, huge collection of muscle cars. I used to restore them professionally and work for Dick Goldstrand in Los Angeles, who's kind of like the Carroll Shelby of Corvettes, and did a lot of Corvette restoration and racing and that kind of thing. So I've been around cars my whole life and art. But what I'm really excited about is, taking my concept of these cutout car art paintings and turning them into gaming art and doing smaller, affordable, beautiful pieces of contour cutout gaming art that any gamer could have in their collection for their home or office or the little den where they have their analog TV and their other TVs and all their consoles. I think it'd be really kind of a neat concept. Many of us have seen a lot of this really nice pixel art and stuff like that, which I think is very cool. I love seeing anything that relates to gaming in the way of art. And of course, there's been much controversy over whether games themselves are an art form, which I really think that they are. So I kind of want to take it to the next level and create custom, affordable, smaller cutouts. And I'm going to show a few pictures of some of my car art as well as a few other pieces that I've done. Some of them are smaller, some are 2 feet, some are 5 feet, and I've even done some that are 8 feet. I've done murals that are, over 16 feet big. So I like working with larger scale objects, and I think that having gaming related art would really be cool. So I'm very curious to hear what you have to think about that. I mean, kind of envision like, the original logo and artwork for the Doom game, back in the early 90s, and doing a nice cutout of that, perhaps. Some of your favorite gaming characters from Assassin's Creed or Dead Space, Uncharted, any of these things could really be cool. So it's the kind of a thing that could be custom orders. If you have any input at all on it as to what you think you'd like to see, some of you, would just like to see nothing but NES and Super NES stuff, and that would be really cool too. Those would be actually a lot easier to do. But I just think it'd be great. I'd love to do, even for myself, some really cool Wolfenstein logos and art of some of the big epic Nazi monsters, and some of the things that you're up against in the game itself would really be neat. These would be kind of cutout, two-dimensional cutouts that could be mounted to your wall. So if you have any ideas as to what you'd like to see or what you think would look cool, let me know, because I'm going to be formulating. I've already got assembled several good pieces of sketches and artwork that I'm putting together for the first wave of these I'm going to start creating. So it's something that I've always wanted to do. I love cars and certainly don't want to get away from doing that. I'll be doing those as well. And we've got 2 paintings that I'm working on presently. But I'm very excited about gaming art. I think that gaming is a serious part of a lot of our lives, and it shouldn't be something that's just left to a gaming magazine or YouTube. I think that you take it into your home, whether it be kind of a really cool gaming mural, and I've seen some of those that are actually kind of neat, or doing this kind of art, I think would really be neat. So anyway, that's kind of what I've had at my sleeves. I'm also very excited about these 2 next-gen consoles, which I've mentioned before. I think it's going to be fantastic with what Sony and Microsoft will have up their sleeves. Now, unfortunately, I'll probably only, because I'm broke trying to buy this house. I'm really trying to, not go out to eat, not spend money on cars or a lot of the typical hobbies that I have, to make this dream a reality, and to set my little art studio up, which I've been accumulating all of the pieces I need to get it all put back together so I can kind of get back into what I enjoy doing passionately. But I'm really anxious to see what's going to happen with these next consoles. And I'm only going to probably be able to realistically afford one of them initially, and then maybe the next year get the follow-up. So I'm kind of on that fence. I still would love to hear from you, so what you think so far, what you're looking forward to. We get some fantastic games that are coming out too. Right when you think you've seen everything, I just saw some more screenshots of this new GTA 5, and it looks fantastic. I can't believe the graphics and realism that's going to be in this game. Metro Last Light is another one. I've got on pre-order. I'll be picking that up very soon. Very excited. I actually am very excited to finish my BioShock Infinite too. Many of you have already get way ahead of me on that, and I've just heard nothing but good things about it. So I'll be reviewing that as well, although I'm not as much in a hurry to review that one because there's so many fantastic and passionate reviews on it. But the game that I just discovered, and one of the reasons for this little channel update is to talk about this, is this new Wolfenstein, The New Order, that's coming out. I just saw yesterday brand new trailers, all new information from it, from one of my favorite studios. Now, this is kind of an offshoot of Starbreeze Studios. They did one of my favorite games, the Chronicles of Riddick, escaped from Butcher Bay, and the Assault on Dark Athena, which I just bought recently and started playing, and just fantastic immersion and great graphics and a fantastic concept that really kind of took me by surprise. Well, these guys have an incredible game that they've been working on since 2010. It's using the id Software Tech 5 engine and technology, which is fantastic. It creates incredible detail. Any of you that have played the game Rage know of this. So this is going to be a great game engine, a fantastic new, almost kind of a reboot of the franchise, with a whole new concept. Not just taking place in World War II, but actually taking place in a kind of an alternate parallel universe in the 60s, as if the Nazis won the war, with all new technology and just incredible mech monsters and weaponry and everything else. Just really dark immersion, and they've really created a wonderful story. It's going to be single player only, but some of you may be excited about that. I'd love to hear from you about that in the comments as well. So these are just a few things I wanted to kind of get to you real quick with this channel update, let you know. So it's going to be, I probably won't be doing a whole lot of reviews between now and when I move up to my new home. In fact, I have to kind of dissect all this stuff, photograph it, measure everything, and I'm going to recreate the set that you have here in my new home, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to have, half of the set and my videos and gaming collection on one side of the room, and then my little art studio on the other side. So very excited about it. Just a little dream I've been looking forward to for some time. So I'm going to try to get, in fact, I'll be doing a review of this Army of Two cartel very soon, and I'm anxious to pretty much let you know my impressions of this. I actually was quite surprised by it. It's had very mixed reviews, and it's really not that bad. It's quite good and very detailed. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm sorry I haven't been able to, again, get any videos out recently, but I'm anxious to be back real soon in full swing. So just now kind of getting back into the gaming and everything else. So again, thank you very much for your patience. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. and stay tuned. I've got many more things, including my time in the 90s, which I've been writing and working on real soon. So thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your games. We've got a great year ahead of us. Thank you.